up, everybody? Well, I got another FIREBAT mini PC gameplay video for you guys today. And today, we're going to do some Just Cause 3. Now, I may have done this one before a long time ago. Can't really remember. But I saw this and 4 on sale on Steam for like, I think $6 and $9 or something like that. All I know is it was like under 20 bucks or right around 20 bucks for both of them. So I was like, fuck it. I can't remember what I played these on, if anything, because it definitely wasn't Steam. Don't think it was ever available on Game Pass. Maybe that's where I got it. Or maybe it was Ubisoft Plus or something like that. I don't know. All I know is I played the 4th one. I don't think I played 3 yet, though. But either way, we're going to go and see how it plays on here. Now, I don't know. It might use too much VRAM, so it might just be a shit show on here. This thing's only got 4 after all. That's its Achilles heel. I think it'd be much better if they just let me use the 8. Or at least 6 or something like that. 6 would solve all my problems for the most part. Very, very rarely on my Z1 Extreme Ally do I have it yell at me about having 6 gigs of VRAM. I've had a couple of programs tell me, hey, you don't really have enough RAM to be adequate, because, you know, if you have 16 gigs and you take 6 away, well, I'm pretty bad at math, but I'm pretty sure that only leaves you with 10 gigs left, and 10 gigs of RAM isn't really enough for every conceivable game. So just the other day, actually I think it was this game, told me, hey, you might have inconsistency problems because you kind of don't have enough system memory. But it still let me play, and it didn't really seem that bad. In fact, it honestly seemed like it got more FPS than the dang X model did. That happens sometimes. Sometimes it's the opposite, but either way, we're gonna see how the mini PC can do this time. A little FIREBAT here. So let's waste no more time and let's see if OBS will work and get ourselves some gameplay.
So we'll start off just like we did on the Allies at 1080p with high settings, which I think was still pretty playable, but didn't get you 60 FPS. So I believe medium still did on here, just like on the Allies, so I think that's what I'd go with. But hey, there's also 720p low for the people who don't give a shit about anything but FPS. So we'll of course get some of that gameplay too, but hey, let's first start off with 1080p like usual.
Mediterranean tourist destination of Medici. The annual festivities are held in honor of Medici's de facto head of state, General Sebastiano di Ravello.
I'm the trouble starter, pumpkin instigate. I'm the fear addicted, danger illustrated. This is pure insanity. I'm a fire star, twisted fire star.
Explosion averted.
Di Ravello's iron grip holds firm amidst numerous reports of human rights violations. Some dissenters are allegedly sentenced to forced labor, mining the mysterious material Bavarium, while others seemingly just disappear.
I'm the self-inflicted, my detonator.
No one should wield the power of the man.
I'm the one infected, twisted, animated.
You are welcome, son. You are welcome.
I'm a fire starter. You're a fire starter.
Barnett. Is that you? See, it's me. Mario.
Whoa! Amico! I could use some help! The militia are here! Take them out! Yeah! I bet you militia were not expecting Rico fucking Rodriguez!
Rico! It's been so long! Years! You came just in the nick of time. The Ravello's militia would have killed me for sure!
Nice work, Mario. You learned a thing or two since I left.
Yeah, you're not too bad yourself, huh? You still don't cover yourself. You must always cover yourself. You're not... This is pure insanity!
Well, alright, now for 900p, which is probably what I would go with on this particular machine, if it was the only machine I had. Although, I guess that's why they call it medium. Medium usually ends up working quite well, and still has a good mixture of graphics and frame rate. But anyway, why don't we get into the game and we can look and see for ourselves.
Mario, where are you? We're pinned down! We're coming! Step on it, Rico!
You're a rebel now.
You know how it is. One thing leads to another and then bang! Mario Frigo is holding a shotgun fighting Ravello. A checkpoint! Don't stop, Rico! Mario, where are you? We're pinned down! We're coming! Step on it, Rico!
You're a rebel now.
You know how it is. One thing leads to another and then bang! Mario Frigo is holding a shotgun fighting Ravello. A checkpoint! Don't stop, Rico! Have taken over all the towns, converting the police stations into fortresses. I had to start fighting. You see, Rico, Medici has changed a lot.
Found him. She's pinned down at the farm.
Doom impending. The farm is compromised. Expect to be overrun soon. Requesting assistance.
Rico, can you go? You have to protect her. I'll meet you up there.
No problem, Mario.
You can take this chopper!
super fratre.
Good morning, citizens of Medici. I'm, apparently, the new voice of the General's News Network, your only legal source of current events. Another successful Di Ravello week is in the books. Some minor reports of anti-government action, but we have troops en route to utterly destroy the last pocket of resistance as we speak. Viva Medici!
So now, 720p to finish this up before the camera recorded portion. This definitely gets you the highest FPS, but it definitely doesn't look the best. At least on a big old TV like this. Though most people, let's be honest, aren't going to hook a little FIREBAT like this up to a big old 4K TV unless all they're going to do is use it for like indie games and like old school ROMs and emulators and stuff, or just use it as a media PC. Anyway, game time.
This is a dangerous undertaking.
Rico, launch the grapple. While reeling in, open your parachute. Ah, good. Now, try again. Must rule out, be good. Now come meet me at Guardia Alpha. Try using grapple while parachuting. Reel in to pull yourself through air. Like flying.
Rico, stop! Don't!
There.
That did it. I'm going in.
Also, I request additional assistance. Please, note new coordinates.
So now let's get ourselves some camera recording gameplay.
Hey, Dima. This wingsuit isn't bad.
Might not have mentioned. I've given you experimental device GE64, Bavarian-based blunted explosive.
We'll start with the bridge then.
There we go.
I'm heading to a vantage point now.
The Ravelo's forces moving quickly. Please, make haste.
Ready for the convoy. The Ravelo's military won't know what hit them.
Success! Hey, I recommend you make a deadly cool comic quip or... Wait, I am tracking incoming helicopters. Two surface-to-air missile batteries are nearby. Marking their locations. Recommend reprogramming. Now, access to Sam's command panel. The battery's under our control. Move to the other side. Hurry! Rico, helicopters are here. No time for Sam to come.
That should do it. I've made myself some new friends.
Oh yeah. Showed those kilocopters who's boss.
Good work, Dima.
And thank you for being test subject. Okay, bye-bye.
Come in. Frico, hello. It's me, Mario. Mario Frico. You remember my grandmother's place? She's cooking tonight. You must come over. Over.
How did you get a comlink, Mario?
What? We all got them. Hey, Rico, you're supposed to say over. Over.
We? Over.
Don't worry about the no-com links. Grandmother is already cooking. Don't be late. Over. Rico,
migra, madre.
You call it skinny? Would you please tell Mario to get rid of that junk on my lawn?
Certo, gran madre. Gran madre doesn't like the car.
She never did.
Never finished it.
I was waiting for you. I don't blame you, you know, for leaving.
Mario, I didn't have a choice.
You know, I never really thought about it. But there's a difference between you look
And you see.
Look at me. She's beautiful. She's beautiful. Huh? You see Medici. She's completely rotten.
Mario, why'd you get so philosophical?
Oh, it's nothing like that. I've been helping the rebels. But I'm a small-time man. We're no army. You saw the attacks on Mirabello Week. The rebels were running away. They were hiding. It was embarrassing.
Mario, Rico, it's time for supper.
Renatre! Give us 1 minute. We will be inside, please.
Ah. Spain.
She's a little bit deaf.
Well, I got a plan. The Ravello holds power in the cities and towns. Without his bases, it would be Greek. We gather support, build our forces. I'm going to liberate Manea, and that's a tall order, Rico. I don't think so. We've got to show the people we can take back their cities and towns for them. I'm also going to destroy Vis Electra.
That's crazy.
It's time to cut the power. Ravello built that plant in what? 3-4 months? I'm going to reduce it to a smoldering wreck in less than a day.
Whatever you do, we've got your back. And whatever you destroy, we'll rebuild.
Muy bon.
Boys!
But all this talking isn't putting food in my stomach.
Nope, it's food time.
Hello, Rico. Welcome back to Medici. This is Alessia, the voice of Radio del Revolucion. Mario told me that you're looking to liberate the town of Manea and destroy the Vis Electra plant. I have to say, I cannot wait to see you in action. I'll call you again when you get close.
I think that's where they wanted me to go. Yeah, seems to work pretty good at 900p, and it also seems to work pretty damn decent on low. Doesn't look very good all blown up like this, but on a smaller screen, it probably wouldn't look that awful compared to a lot of games I've seen.
Welcome to Manea. I grew up here, so I'm only too happy to give you a tour of how the Ravellos ruined this beautiful city.
Good. We shut that infernal noise up, and now we can wrap the video up as well. Alright guys, that's it for Just Cause 3, and it ran pretty decently, 900p and low, or 900p medium and 720p low, and definitely very playable on here. High dropped a little more under 60 than it did on the Allies and stuff, probably due to the 4 gigs of VRAM, just a guess. It dropped down in the lower 40s versus the higher 40s, so it's not like, oh my god, night and day different. This one was dropping down into the 20s and this one wasn't. No, it was like 5, 6 extra, or 6 lower FPS or something like that. But the other one was staying above 60 a lot more often than it was dropping. This one seemed to drop more under 60 than it was at 60 on high, but the rest of the settings seem to play quite well. And most people aren't going to be on a big old TV like this with a system like this either, so it won't look quite as bad on like 900p or 720p low. Either way though, that is all for this video though, so I hope you guys enjoyed the video, because I sure as hell enjoyed making it for you guys. And until the next video, peace out guys.